Hello and welcome back to my crafting. It's Scrawlr Box Day, or in fact it was Scrawlr Box Day yesterday. It was waiting for me when I got home from work, and I filmed an unboxing yesterday evening, all excited, and then technical issues meant that you actually couldn't hear a word I was saying. Really disappointing, really frustrating. I spent 2 or 3 hours wrestling with my editing software, which is all new to me. So I thought about doing a voiceover, but I couldn't make that work either. So I'm just going to go back in again this morning and show you what's in the box. I know I say this every single time, but this is going to be one of my very favourite boxes. Wait till you see. Okay, let's stop waffling and find out what's in the box. So here we go. You can tell it's already been opened. The sweetie's gone. I ate it during the stressful technical wrestling last night. Still got my sticker. I've got an idea for where I've got a little pile of stickers now because I've run out of space on my art. I've covered a couple of art journals. I've run out of space with putting these, but I've got an idea. That'll be an upcoming video. So we got a jelly roll pen in white. Star of the show though. Oh, and let's show you the paper. 10 sheets of a really nice heavyweight 300 GSM cold pressed watercolour paper. Here's the beautiful inspiration piece from this month's featured artist, who is Katie Smith. You can see all of her, oops, sorry for the wobbling, all of her socials there. There we go. Katie Butte. Oops. I'll try and remember to leave a link as well. That is really beautiful. And here is what I think of as the menu card. So I'm having to, I can't see down through my ring light, I'm having to look at the camera to read this. So the Scrawlr challenge for this month is Between the Reef. Scrawlr's Grab Your Snorkels. We're taking a peek under the sea with this month's Scrawlr box. A delicate colour palette. Okay, so do you want to see what's in here? I love these. Let's get the box out of the way. Oops. This is obviously Derwent Pastel Shades Paint Pan Set, and these are absolutely gorgeous. I've already swatched them, but I will do it again now so you can see how they behave. They are an absolute dream to use, and initially I thought they were going to be like watercolours, and then it was more like watercolours if you mixed them with white, and in the end I thought it's more like using gouache really. It's the colours though that let me give you a look. So this is my piece where I swatched last night and ended up blending all the colours. I mean, look at that, and it was absolutely effortless. I think that's where I'd gone in, I'd let the first layer dry and gone in again to make the colours even more intense. Absolutely beautiful, and I couldn't resist having another go. So I'm going to swatch them again so that you can see, and because I've got nice dry ones I can try the jelly roll pen on there as well. One of the things they suggest, there was something missing apart from the sweeties. So here it is, here's the zine. Look at those beautiful colours. And normally the zines, the cover of the zine seems to be part of a featured piece, but I don't think it is in this case. So here we go, a quick kind of summary of what we've got in the box. I did notice that the recommended retail price for just the paints was $29.99, and I must say, having used them, I think as well, it'd be well worth it. The watercolour pad is $3.49, which seems a good price for that quality of paper, and the jelly roll pen would be $2.15. So for, I think it's $16.50 or $16.95 the price of the box, including post and pack into the UK. So we've definitely got our money's worth, haven't we? Anyway, I digress. So here's Katie, the featured artist. A sweet picture. And some more of her artworks. A sort of chat with her, which I always like to read that. Different look how much she's done. I love the idea. This is one thing that I thought I might quite like to do, this octopus idea, and she's done it beautifully. Love that, love it. And flowers works really well for flowers. And then using the more the sort of there's like a grey and a green in there to make that realistic looking bird. Really beautiful work. Here's all the different things to try. The white jelly roll is super opaque, making it ideal for layering over the paints, and you can paint on top of that ink to get a brighter pop of colour, so I'm interested to try that. Artist's advice includes being able to lift the colour from the paper even after it's dried. Again, I can try that with some of that I did last night. Different ideas for creating texture. So yeah, here's the gallery. So this would be from the challenge 2 months ago, which was Out of the Darkness. Yeah, so I did my dragon's eye for that one. Someone else done a dragon here. Love this one with the cat, where the light is catching the cat's fur. Amazing. Well, I love all of them, I mean, and it's just always fantastic to see just so many completely different ideas for the same theme. Yep, check out some of them later on. Got all their Instagram addresses there. And then there's always some kind of a feature, you know, following along the theme of the box. So this one is Subtle but Mighty, the Power of Pastel. Well, the featured artwork is called Faded, inspired by the ocean, which covers 75% of our planet. Wow, what a fabulous job. And mine isn't going to be anything like as good as that, but it is really inspiring. Yeah, and I love the way she's used I'm assuming this is the Sakura pen to get these all this patterning, bubbles. Lovely. Okay, so let's do some swatching. So the paint tin includes a water brush. It's a bit annoying that when you've got the top on the water brush, it won't fit in the thing anymore. What do you think they'd have thought of that? To make it fit, you have to do that. Which, when you've got water in it, or if you want to kind of protect the bristles. So I would probably now carry that separately instead. I like the way they've swatched it onto this translucent paper, because I guess you could hold this against dark paper as well. It's yeah, let's see the difference. And the colours are reasonably true as well. Seem to be, yes. I like that you've got a palette in the lid, so you can do mixing and diluting. I'm just going to do sort of fairly straightforward swatching now, just to show you. I don't always enjoy using these water brushes. I know they're brilliant, they're ever so convenient, portable. You know, if you're out and about and you don't want to have to carry a separate container of water and stuff, they're brilliant for that. But I just don't find I'm able to control them too well. It's probably just me being a klutz. Okay, let's just swatch these one at a time. Get the water going, squeeze it to get the water going, come on. There we go. I found that they just activated really easily and picked up lots of colour very quickly. See that already? And just look, I mean, let's just water it out a little bit. Try the next colour. They are just an absolute dream to use. I'm going to just blend those together. Just washing the brush off in between. So that was lemon, peach, this is coral pink. Flamingo, pink flamingo. Flamingos are actually as much orange as pink, so those two together look very flamingo-y. Keep going to dip into water and I don't need to. Okay. How beautiful. It's a bit, and we're getting a bit of where it's wet, it's You're getting a bit of glare, but that will dry off in a minute. Okay, this colour's Orchid Pink. And Lavender. And then this one is Silver Blue. Yeah, it's kind of, I would have more called it a blue grey. It's not actually a blue to me anyway. And if you wash it out, you can get lovely cloudy effects actually with this. And then the Storm Grey. I'll mix those two together. I ought to be able to get a lovely cloudy sky. Look at that. This colour, Artichoke, it's a lovely colour, but to me it doesn't quite fit with the rest of the palette, and I wonder why it wasn't a sort of brighter pastel green rather than this quite olivey kind of shade. I could say it's a lovely colour, but I would just, yeah, you haven't really got a kind of a bright green. You've got this, it's called mint. I mean, obviously it's meant to be green, but I mean more of a pea green. I'd rather have more of a pea green, but maybe that's just me. I love the mint colour. I just love all of these. This is going to be one of my most used paint tins that I've got. Boxes. It's plastic, not tin. And then we've got the blue. This is a turquoise. And finally cornflower blue. So then some of the things they suggested you can do, like lifting colour off while it's still wet. I'm not finding I'm able to do that too well, and that isn't dry yet, but not in the way I would normal watercolour paints, I don't think. I probably need, it's got a bit of tissue just to see. I did take some of the colour up there, but not a lot. I feel like once it's dry it's pretty much on there, so then you can go back in and intensify that colour. There you go. I guess I could also try, let's mix it with that red and see what happens, because they're not transparent completely in the way that watercolour is, but yeah, still quite a nice blend, isn't it? Now, can I get a nice bright green by mixing one of these with the yellow? Try both of these blues and see what we get. No, it's not anything like a bright green, but it is quite a nice colour. Then I'm going to try lemon again and do it with the turquoise this time. Let's see what that does. A bit more of the yellow. Yeah, that's quite a nice green. I like that. So that's the lemon and the turquoise that made it quite a nice green. Yeah, and the lemon with the just take that off. The lemon with the cornflower blue would make a nice shadow colour, I think. They are so beautiful. Right, I'm going to take now this piece that I will use these. I will find a way to make use of these. I've already had a quick go with this Sakura pen. Decided it wasn't quite dry enough or something because I didn't think it was working really well. So this is absolutely bone dry as was done last night. So let's see now if I can have any more success. No, that's really disappointing. try this again. Yeah, it seems to be working fine on there. It's working fine on there, but I can't seem to get it to work on here. Am I going too fast? Let's go much slower. I know with some of these pens you're better off going much more slowly. That seems to be the way to do it. If I go quite slowly I can get a much better white line. So these ones that are dry, one of the little tips was if you go over the white ink, you'll get a brighter pop of the colour. I'm not getting that especially. Let's have a little play around with it, see what else I can do, I think. Try and keep the palette nice at least for a little while. What else did I want to try? I will probably, when I come to do the challenge, I will probably cheat and use another brush. I might want some finer brushes because I'd like to get some of these very fine lines. Let me just see how fine a line I can get with it. Say with this, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get enough kind of definition. Let's do it on this one. You can get fairly fine lines, look. Yeah, that's pretty good actually, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I'll take it back. Maybe I won't cheat, maybe I'll try and do it with the with the brush that's in the kit. Anything else I want to try? I think that's it. You can see that they so where's the one I've just done? Here's the one I've just done, and here's the one that's dried. So again, unlike watercolours, which you would expect to fade a lot more as they dry, these don't. They seem to retain the intensity of colour. So yeah, I can't wait to get stuck in with this. Lots of ideas going around in my head. The octopus one keeps coming back, or a shoal fish, but I might try and see if I can think of something different. But yeah, octopus was the first thing that popped into my head because I just fancy doing all the tentacles and things and all the little suckers. So let's pull all this together. So that's it. That's the Scrawlr box for February 2022. I'm thrilled to bits with it. I think this is going to be a game changer for me, this little paint palette. I love it, absolutely love it, and if they do any more colours I'd be keen to try those as well, so I will have to look that up. And that's it for me for now. Hope you enjoyed that little peek at the February Scrawlr box. If you're waiting for yours, I hope you don't have to wait too long, and I can't wait to see what everybody does with the challenge. I think this would be a really fun one. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.